Hey guys, Jack Kantus here, again with my little entourage of Don't Starvers. So today in our special little episode, we're gonna go tackle these clockworks because I've had this question asked me so many times. How do you deal with clockworks? They hit too hard. Their pattern is too weird. You know, uh, yada yada yada. So they're not difficult by any means. Come on, guys, join me. Come follow me. We can fight them now. And coming over here, we found some clockworks. You're normally gonna find clockworks in their little tiny baby biome that clay is made for them. Ooh, I have not found this boon in forever. This is one of those special boons. Wow, free loot too. So they're not that hard to defeat if you know what to do. And in Don't Starve, they're a little weaker than they are in Don't Starve Together. So don't let that scare you that they have a little bit extra health. A lot of creatures have a little extra health. So ooh, free boon. So what you want to do is overwhelm them if you have multiple people. If not, their kite pattern is very easy. Like that, just back off. You could really knock one down in no time with a bunch of people. Look at that. Easy. Now here comes the rook. You want to let the rook stop. Once he smashes, he needs to stop, and then you can hit him. Like this. Go ahead and do this. And then run away. The rook's probably the most dangerous one. You do not want to get hit by this. And then he's going to charge off. And then just keep hitting him when he resets. He only can charge in one direction at one time. You can eat a hit from him to stop him prematurely if you guys want to just wail on him. And look at that. 4 gears, no problem. There are easier kite patterns to this. Oop, can someone take this grass? I accidentally picked it by habit. There are easier ways to deal with them. But that, I feel like, just overwhelming numbers while fighting clockworks is just easier. You get them out of the way and they're less frustrating. Especially with the knights, they're probably the easiest to fell, right next to the bishops. The bishops do a little bit more damage. So what you want to do is stun lock the shit out of them. Look at them, just literally beat their faces in. Ooh, marble. Grab the marble. Grab the useless loot. Then go over here. Just have one person in your party aggro them and just wail on them. And look at that, we have 8 gears already. Obviously, most clockwork biomes won't be this big. He's gonna hit me. They only can hit one person at one time. And if you guys trade health like that, you guys will win every single time. Mossy, can you make me a pitchfork?
Yes.
Because you're wicker bottom and you have it already unlocked. I don't think I've invented one. Gimme. You know what time it is. It's time to make the base pretty.
Who wants the carpet?
I want the carpet. There you go. I got you guys. You guys can save your torches. I want all this. I want to make our base pretty.
I have a question.
What's up?
Do you know how long it takes for Abigail's flower to bloom?
3 days, I believe.
Because it's in the second stage.
Yeah, I think it takes 3 full days.
And
So
I
I'm
have
gonna
a
grab
rabbit
all
in my
this.
inventory waiting to murder.
Feed it seeds if you have it. So
No, it's
guys,
still green.
this is purely aesthetic purposes. This has no benefit to your base other than your eyes being a little bit better. I'm just stealing the carpet and the marble flooring because I kind of like the pattern of carpet and marble. It just looks pretty to me. Normally I'll just base in this area just so I don't have to dig it up. But if you guys are in a pinch and you guys can't find enough firewood or anything like that, you guys can just dig up turf and you guys can use this as fuel. Actually, it works as good fuel in the fire. I'm just picking up all this so we can make a interesting design in our little base that we're building.
I'm an idiot, so I need to go catch another rabbit. I forgot to
Did you
drop
kill
the
it?
flower. I forgot to drop the flower.
Yeah, that happens. Alright, so at this point we have gears. Now there's 2 important, if you have WX mains, there is 3 important things to do with gears. The first most important being that you need to make an icebox. An icebox will prolong your survival, simply the fact that you guys don't have to pick fresh food all the time and don't have to keep it in your inventory and let it rot until you need it. Speaking of which, you can go ahead and eat that sandwich I made earlier. The froggy bun witch to help with the health. Anybody else low on health? I have one more healing item.
Good.
Good. Sarah, did you take a majority of the beating? I'm good though. Oh, okay. We have what is it called? What is that? Butter muffins that I made earlier. So I'm just taking all this turf for pure aesthetic reasons, but other than that, guys, that's really how you deal with Clockworks. They're not that hard. They don't hit that hard. They're more obnoxious than anything. I don't know why I ate those seeds. Don't judge me. It's been a long day. Okay, so we can walk back to our base with our newfound loot. We're gonna come tackle these guys later for resource management. We can bring a whole bunch of other mobs towards them, and they're very aggressive. That's a good set piece to find, especially because there's so much near each other. So, mainly what you want to do is you want to get the gears, use it to build an icebox. Second best thing you can do is prepare for summer and get flingomatics and protect your bases from fires. Third best thing you can do is give it to your WX mains and let them munch. Let them munch on it and make their stats even better. That way they can tank effectively if you guys are using a WX as a tank. I highly recommend that strat. It's super good. Okay, so let's put all this other loot over here. And go ahead and use this. We don't have any bone shards. Oh, actually I do have bone shards, but I wasted the poop. But it's okay, we're by Beefalo. They're near infinite amount of poop. Thank you for the morsels.
You're welcome.
Oh, hey, TGP has joined. You guys want to drag him into the Discord?
Yeah.
So, what you want to do down here, put the Victorian icebox. Nah, just kidding. That's just a skin. You can just put your normal icebox here, and you guys can put all your food in here to, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys knew this, but it's to prolong the longevity of your food and any food items that you bring. Now, me personally, what I like to do, because I, have a lot of food, I normally put 2 of them down. That's why I had the 4 spacing on these crock pots. Not too bad. So we have tons of food. Normally I like to put completed food items in the top one and then ingredients on the bottom. But that's just my personal preference. You guys don't have to do that. You guys can literally have one icebox and get away with it. It's not that big of a deal if you guys don't want to do that strat. Now, other than me digging up all this turf all stream, we should probably do something else. That was not a stream. So, next on the combat list is how to combat spiders. Come with me, Entourage. We're going to the swamp. We need reeds too.
I'm gonna go get TGP.
Okay. You can bring them to the base, show them around. And then I'm just going to go fight some spiders.
The spider forest is up here.
There's some in the swamp. It's just easier because there's more loot in the swamp and it's more dangerous. A lot of people think the swamp is super dangerous. They're really scared of it and stuff like that. Like, oh no, what do I do in the swamp? There's tentacles and stuff like that. It's not that scary. A lot of people say, like, look, you have mosquitoes. You just unlock them. Yeah, mosquitoes aren't a big problem. Just, you gotta know when to hit them. Sarah just killed them with an axe. Moss killed them with a spear, but, they're simple. It is pretty intimidating going into the swamp. First time, coming into DST. You know what you're doing, but these valuable reeds, you need these for so many late game crafting, and because we have a wicker bottom, it's almost like it behooves us to take some reeds with us. So what we're gonna do over here is I'm gonna show you how to fight spiders, because there's more spiders over here in the swamp. It's more dangerous. Let's make it interesting. Besides, there's better loot in the swamp, like these things. The little pig totems that gives us free pig skin, so we have more armor. Don't worry about the merms. I wouldn't go out of my way to attack merms. They usually get themselves killed, and then you can get their loot later. And if you guys are getting chased by merms, just don't stop. They shouldn't bother you too much. Oh man, hammer's about to break. I'm sad. So, main spider, as Moss just beautifully showed an example. A normal spider by itself can be stun locked by a spear or any weapon. You can actually use a walking cane if you really want to. Take 10 years. And you see how dangerous this area is. Look how many spiders there are over here. you could just pick them off one by one. And have your friends... have your friends pick them off one by one. If you have an Abigail, even better. Abigail can fell an entire army of spiders by herself. Or not, you just pick your battles. Just grab one or two. I took a lot of hits because I was being a little dumb. But look at all that spider loot. One Abigail, one dumb Winona tanking. Now, spiders are good for a ton of reasons. Mainly being the spider gland. These spider glands, obviously, if you guys haven't played Don't Starve for more than 5 minutes and you guys have died, they help you making a Telltale Heart, which is a lot of people's way, the shitty revive to help a friend out. It lowers their max health, but at the same time, it also brings them back to life and gives whoever gave them almost full sanity back. So it's very, very helpful. So it's almost a trade-off. Like, you lose health and you gain sanity for helping a friend. Now we can tackle a little bit bigger of a... Oh. Are you fighting the tentacles? By the way, tentacles can only hit one person. So as Abigail's showing right here, you can hit one tentacle and not get hit. Only Abigail will get hit. Abigail's tanking it. You guys can just wail on these things. Don't worry, I brought my nightlight. Come on, guys. You guys can farm the tentacles if you guys want. Wickerbottom has a unique book that summons tentacles. It's very helpful. Let Abigail tank that. And we can just hit this, no problem. I'm not even wearing armor. That's how confident I am. Now, normally they will drop 2 monster meat, but they have a chance to drop the tentacle spike. As you see, these are improved weapons that you guys can use one time only. Not one time only. I mean, once the durability's gone, you can't craft these things. You have to kill another tentacle to get it. They do a lot more damage than the spear, and they have a little bit more durability, I believe. They're awesome weapons if you can pick them up early game. I love me some tentacle spikes. Other than that, hang on. They also drop tentacle spots. Where's Abby? There you go. Aw, Abby's not feeling too good. Don't let her tank. She'll die if you let her. Also, if you guys are Wendy mains, and if you notice your Abigail is doing that, that means she's very low on health. She's not feeling too well. If you let her tank, she will die and turn into the flower. So what you want to do is go back to your base and hang out and kind of have a little bit of a respite before you go out adventuring again. Having Abigail take that much damage will have her die, and then you have to respawn her and lose your sanity. It's better just to be at base, do some mundane work. Hello. Do some mundane work and don't worry about it. And then she'll regenerate her health on her own. So it looks like we have some 12 monster meat for us. Let's go ahead and put these little morsels out here. The little morsels out there to dry so we can make more jerky. So once we come back to base, we can put our little... Oh, that's full. I'll fix that later. We can put our tentacle spikes here as loot. We can come back there when we want to defeat something a little more beefy. And then from here we can put our silk and our glands and the reeds as well. Alright, let's go ahead and cook everybody else dinner. So what we got. Wickerbottom, if you would so kindly give me some filler.
Do you want me to read the book?
Yeah, read the book. Let's get some materials for TGP.
There you go, guys, got any spare.
Also, hello TGP, welcome to the series.
Hi Jack, hi everyone.
Another Wickerbottom main, I see. It's not good. It's really good. Oh, we can get some free wood too. Alright, do you need grass, sir? We have grass, twigs, flint. We have the works.
I need some flint.
Some flint? Alright, let me give you half of mine. There you are, sir. Here's some grass as well. And here's half my twigs. Actually, here's half my grass. Take that. Invent what you need to. Alright, we're just going to gather some filler here and grab some wood as well. Since we base near such a large... get out of here. Harvest the berries and I'll tell you how to kill these guys. Okay, what you want to do put one berry on the floor. Wander off, and then they'll be magnetized toward it, and then you can just kill them outright. Gotta be quick, because they'll eat the berries and run away. And as Moss is going to show, they'll just magnetize towards it. You can just wail on them. And then you can get your berry back. Also, if you guys aren't really good with combat or kiting or just, just bum rushing a gobbler like that, you guys can get 3 red mushrooms, and because the red mushrooms are poisonous, it'll actually kill the gobbler. It's super funny. If you guys ever want to try that out. I feel like that's a waste of vegetables from the mushroom. Oh boy, some sneakers. I feel like it's a waste of vegetables in my opinion, but you guys could do it if you guys want to. It's also really funny to do on stream if you guys are having fun with other friends. Go ahead and eat this. Alright, what can we make here? Make some turkey dinners. Anybody who needs a lot of health and a lot of food, you guys can come to the base right now.
Yeah, I need food.
And this is why I set up the crockpots like this. It's so you can literally go to all 4 crockpots without having the fridge close on you out of range like that. It's very handy. There's plenty of food being cooked at base, guys. Let me help you with that, Moss. Oh, hey, THB, come here. Almost forgot. Take one of these. Protect your big brain.
Oh, thank you.
So, I'm gonna dig up the stumps, get that extra wood. Replant our little forest that we have here. See guys, cooperation is key. When we go farming spiders, we get meat for everybody. Everybody can have a big old feast when we're back at base. And then we have all these raw materials as well. As well as having all this food. I know I'm just making...
Just so you know.
Oh, thank you. I know I'm just making meatballs right now, but we don't really have variety in our diet yet. Can't really make anything fancy. When we start getting more exotic ingredients, we can start really making different crockpot meals instead of just meatballs and, turkey dinners and random things. Thank you, Mossy. I'm over here just making our trees nice and orderly. Good source of wood anytime we need to do some base expanding. Or just, anytime we need wood in general. If you guys want to start making log suits, we can. Alright, so I can make another hammer as well. Put that right here. Okay, so I'm going to need some more charcoal. So I'm going to go, I'm going to go over here. It's the best bet. Let's take a snack for the road. It is almost full moon, guys. Did we find the picking? I kind of want Palmer. Oh, we didn't find the picking. Not in time. If you guys are a big fan of having Glommer at your base, I would say make that a habit to find the picking early. And it's going to be full moon. I think it's every 11 days. Don't quote me on that. I think it's 11 days. But if you guys didn't know, I'm pretty sure if you guys join any public server, you guys know following the brick path will lead you to the Pig King. I'll make it a beeline over there because I really want Glommer. Oh yeah, and pigs also turn into were-pigs, so be careful about that. They're easy to fight. So
Hey Jackie.
What's up?
This is what I found.
Glommer?
No.
Moon statue?
Nope.
I don't know.
Your favorite thing in the entire world.
You better not bring that thing near my base. I'll kick you off the island. And if you guys don't know what she's talking about, if you guys have ever been in one of my streams, it is the stage hand. I absolutely hate that thing. I think that thing needs to burn in a fire. But it's immune to fire. I hate that thing. But if you guys like to waste 2 hammers on it, and you can get a blueprint for something pretty neat. I won't spoil the surprise of what it gives you. Alright, since we're following the yellow brick road, I'm assuming we're going to have to go through Dragonfly territory.
Yeah, it's Dragonfly territory.
Yeah, you guys can tell. By the way, if you guys didn't know, if you guys are in one of the 2 deserts that spawns in the Don't Starve Together map, you can tell exactly what desert you're in. One, the Oasis Desert, where the antlion spawns in summer. We'll go into more detail in the summer about him later. Or Dragonfly by the Cactus. The Barrel Cactus, by the way, these are amazing. Pick these up whenever you guys have a chance. If you guys are wearing armor, it only does you 1 damage. If you're not wearing armor, I believe it's 3. Oh, there's a hound down there. I ain't afraid of no hounds. Bite me. There we go. Free meat. Now you don't want to destroy these things. No, hit the hound. There you go.
I found another touchstone.
Oh, nice. Alright, move along, guys. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Just keep moving, or else they're going to keep spawning, guys. There's a lot of hounds over here. You guys can outrun them, they'll get bored. Now, this is what you need to watch out for. This is near Dragonfly. Now, I have a mod that tells me that she's there. But all these scorch marks will know that you're near Dragonfly. Unlike normal Don't Starve, she is a year-round boss. And she will spawn every season if you slay her. And you need to be very careful not going near her. She's a very large boss that demands a little bit of respect. Unless you guys are boss rushing, I suggest you stay clear. Also, by the way, these little skulls, if you guys smash them, you guys have a chance to get a hound too. Oh my god, the tumbleweeds. So many of them.
I don't have a hammer to get the pigs.
All I need is rock, grass, and twigs. Don't have
I thought
stone.
you needed it was tier 1 crafting though.
No.
Oh.
Oh, look at all these lottery tickets. Now, if you guys didn't know about the best things in the world, that would be tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds give you a bunch of randomized loot. And if you guys are lucky enough, they give you something really good. I found green gems in these bad boys. And look at that. Electric feather.
I found an azure feather.
Oh, the white one. The white one? The winter birds? Yeah, they're super good. I love these things. Mostly, like 95% of the time, they're just going to give you twigs or grass. But other than that, it's, you know, it's going to be something good. Now, see, exploring the map over here, I thought this would go towards the deciduous, but it kind of dead-ended. But it's okay. We're still finding some decent stuff over here. And we're loading up on grass and twigs, because we constantly need those. Are you guys going tumbleweed hunting too?
Yeah, I figured.
It's fun.
No, I think the 2 deserts spawned right next to each other. They did.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Usually they spawn on opposite sides of the map of each other, but
Yeah,
you know,
they spawned
you never
right
know.
next to each other on the oasis.
So mainly you guys can get, if you guys don't want to fight Clockworks, another great alternative is getting lucky in a tumbleweed. The percentage is low, but you know, low percentage will pop up more than you think it does. Half the time when I'm going through tumbleweed, I'll actually find some gears. I'm trying to prove my little luck by picking up these tumbleweeds. If you guys make a little camp, like even a throwaway camp, like just a campfire, in the desert, and you guys are farming tumbleweeds for 1 day, I guarantee you guys will get gears. And plus, you're stocking up on a lot of other good materials. And like, I got some beefalo wool too. Some may argue that's not very good, but you know, still materials that you don't need to find. Also, these bones will give you bone fragments, so we can fertilize everything we need to fertilize.
Are the tumbleweeds only in the 1 desert?
They're in both. Oh wow, they spawn right next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the touchstone you were talking about.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single tumbleweed since being in this one.
And if you guys think I'm collecting too much cactus, you are wrong. There's never enough cactus. Cactus flesh, do not eat this raw. It will damage you and chunk you for a decent amount of sanity. But if you're in an emergency situation, I would assume you can just eat it. Cook it at all costs. Cooking cactus flesh will actually give you sanity. A decent amount of sanity. So it's a good sanity food if you guys are running low on sanity. Especially if you guys got a bunch of wicker bottoms running around casting spells and losing their minds. Other than that, cactus is... oh, you found vault goats? Oh, nice.
I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I was gonna say that cactus flesh also counts as a vegetable. So if you guys are stockpiling for vegetable recipes or vegetable heavy recipes, you guys can use cactus, like pierogi and stuff like that. And also make guacamole. It's not that great, but it's just really funny to make it. I guarantee, I guarantee you guys will laugh every time you guys make that recipe. But other than that, see this cactus flesh as well. It gives you the same cactus, but it's a different one. As you can see, the barrel cactus versus, I guess the normal cactus. This will be in the Oasis Desert all the time. So this is a bad example actually. So obviously you can see the barrel cactus are in Dragonfly's Desert. She's over here. And then in the Oasis, right here is the Oasis. You'll see the little cactus with the arms. So pay attention to your oh, need some honey. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and destroy them if you can. If they're killer bees, just go ahead and
killer bees.
kill all the killer bees, hives. Break the hives before you attack them, and then bring back the honey, and we can make a bee farm. So, you want to find the Oasis in here, and make sure you guys mark this for later. You're going to need this. This is very important in Don't Starve Together in summer. This is very important. Also, word to the wise, if you guys are very wise, build an endothermic fire pit, a really good one, the permanent one here. Before you guys come here in summer, trust me, you'll thank me later. And put a chest there with some fuel. It'll help you in the summer a lot. Let's go ahead and get as much cactus flesh as we can as we're coming over the desert, and we'll meet our comrades back at base.
You
guys find
back
anything?
a million stingers, right?
Yeah, I mean you could just put them like somewhere else, and then we can get rid of them in spring. But other than that, you really don't want 1,000 stingers at my base. They're not that useful. They make a couple things, but nothing too crazy. Oh, hey, the vault goats! I love vault goats. These guys are adorable. They also sleep like I sleep, face down, smothering themselves with a pillow. Alright, glossing over all our goaty friends. Oh look, a vulture fell asleep too. You guys can fight the vultures if you guys want. You guys want some morsels and chicken wings. Some turkey legs. Oh, it's called a drumstick, isn't it? Yeah, it's called a drumstick. So, oh, I see you guys being Abigails. Using your Abigails to your advantage. Let's go over there and see what they're doing. Who's crazy over here? There you go, help them out a bit. Oh, that's not my spear. There you go. You guys want to break the nest first before you start fighting on the bees, because then you're going to have all these stingers around here. So you know what, just drop that stinger. Alright, if you guys have a couple Wendy lovers, I'm sure you will. What you want to do is hit these hives first, and have the Abigails do the rest of the work. Go ahead and make another spear. And as you can see, her AoE attack just decimates these bees. You want to hit the hives first, because then they will infinitely spawn bees. Great way to farm honey if you guys got a bunch of wolf gangs. Alright, cool. Leave the stingers, bring the honey. Alright, there's another one here. Oh, there's a bee that's frozen in time here. You want to have one player draw the aggro, while Abigail's attacking the majority of them, while you destroy the hive. Leave the normal beehives alone. They don't hurt nobody, you know how. So many bees.
The honeycombs are what we need for the bee box.
Yeah,
right?
for the bee box, yeah. Have your Abigails defend me. Alright. Once you mollywop the hive, it should be fine. They'll run out of bees eventually. There you go. That's a good way to get a lot out. No, don't break those! Oh, too late. You can leave those alone. It's the killer bees you want gone. Nah, it's okay. Some people break them all because they want a giant beehive, bee farm. Let's see where this goes. Close to home, I hope. Oh, what do you know? Close to home. You got lucky. Ooh, hound attack. Perfect timing. Hey, if you guys go through the wormhole, it'll pop you almost right next to the base.
Okay.
That's a bit peculiar. Alright. It's time to sort out the loot, heal up. Well, hello there. Alright, let's heal up and then get ready for the hounds that are going to come in. Don't worry about day one hounds, guys. They take absolutely forever to show up. I mean, they take decades to show up. You could do your taxes while these hounds show up. So you have plenty of time to prepare because it is early game. Go ahead and eat this jerky. Heal up, get my sanity back. May look a little bit battered and beaten, but trust me, nothing a little jerky can't fix. So we got 35 cactus, excellent. Excellent for sanity if you guys are, struggling with the sanity as well. Get out of here, block my chest. I'll show you a little trick with these things. These, I wouldn't bother building these guys. But, obviously if you find them in a boon, there's nothing you can do about it. They're just existing in the world. But I'll show you what to do with them after all the bee stuff that we got from that boon. That boon of delicious beehives. So let's go ahead and put all this stuff in here. We should be ready to go. Let's go ahead and make another football helmet and get ready for the hounds to come. Cook some food while we wait for them.
Does anybody have 8 logs?
Yeah. Alright, attack them one by one. They'll only aggro on one person at one time. Just go ahead and beat their faces in. There you go. Look at all that power. Sounds so stand a chance. Alright. Get him, get him! And then you guys can have lunch after. Is that it? Alright guys, go ahead and feast. Feast your little hearts out. You guys earned the food. If you guys need sanity, go ahead and cook some cactus on the fire and then eat it. If you guys just need health and food, go ahead and eat the honey nuggets. Alright. Also, my little traps didn't appear. My traps didn't work. You trying to make a log suit? Is that why you need 8 logs?
Yeah.
Thank you. There you go.
Thank you.
Just remember where your backpack is.
Mine's the Katkin backpack.
No, I mean remember where you drop it.
Oh, okay.
Because you'll trust me, you'll forget where it's at real quick. Alright guys, we got a pretty good team going on here. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. How to deal with the day 1 hound attack if you guys are struggling with that. And look at all that sanity back. Thank you, Cooked Cactus. So I hope you guys are enjoying the guide series so far. We got our little Viking entourage here. So that's how to deal with Clockworks, how to deal with spiders, and exploring the desert and how to get more alternative ways of getting gears. Hope you guys enjoy the series. Thank you to everybody who showed up right here in our little private server that's helping us out. Thanks everybody. I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you guys are new here, go ahead and think about subscribing for more guides. We're going to keep the series going as long as we can. See how long we can keep our little base going, how many bosses we can defeat, and how many seasons we can defeat as well. So stick around for future episodes. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye!